a non-consented 15th. That means it could non-consent a million or quintillion votes. So warning to Americans and Babylon, the electoral vote belonged to blacks. 2012, your Gentile time is up. We let you run your debt course and your destruction and do every evil you wanted on earth and to the earth. We let you vote your corporate and foreign rule just to make sure blacks was trampled and to make sure you didn't want to recognize black constitutionality. Started in 1877 with Ruther B. Hayes when they decided not to enforce black supreme constitutionality. We let you run your course. Americans, squatters of debt and theft. Now let me tell you this. Warning. Christ, God, and his army is upon earth. Is upon earth. How I know? Because I'm telling you to consider this again. And just consider. I'm Mary from the royal house of King David. And I gave birth to little Emmanuel, February the 15th, 2011. He's the Redeemer, and he brought God and his army with him. He was taken to the throne and went by his Father, and they gathered, the angels and the armies. And all your Satan stars are falling out of the sky. All your Dracon masters are falling out of the sky. All your masters that you felt so secure in your evil with is falling out of the sky. And your military that you voted in, that y'all have this phony-ass patriotism about while the borders is wide open, while blacks are unprotected and they the constitutional citizens, that's a phony military. That's a hijacked military. And a matter of fact, the military had been non-consented to 1868. Only blacks can be the real military, and they are the true veterans, or those who committed to them, like the revolutionaries and the people who served Judah. Because if you're not serving Judah, then you're a hijacker. Judah is black Americans, like it or not. Like it or not. Warning, if anyone goes near the White House, our lighthouse, if anybody tries to harm the family in the White House, the lighthouse, you will see the kingdom of God upon you. This may be where you begin to understand that this is Christ's kingdom. We're under the kingdom of Christ. Blacks have been under the kingdom of King David, and that's why they are long-suffering, and they've been quiet, and they've been tolerating you. And only a superior human being can even tolerate all of your nonsense, because you're full of filth and dung and debt. And I don't care whether you're Indian, Hispanic, Indians that come from India, Hispanic, all you Britons and your so-called New Englanders. Thomas Jefferson told you yourself that your New England will interfere with his happiness. Yet you came here to talk about a New England. You were non-consenting. So all you whites from all over the world who think you have some kind of ticket because you got pink skin or pale skin and stringy hair, that you're liberated to do anything you want. You're not citizens of this country, and you will never be. You need to go back where you came from, or understand you're worldwide debtors and filth. That's all you are, according to the Holy Covenant. And the Constitution is the Holy Covenant, promised land deed God left to his people. See that 40 acres? You can't prove it's not in the Emancipation Proclamation. You can't prove blacks are not married to the land contract if they're in it as the only citizens and their amendment is non-consented. You can't prove that that 40 acres is now more than 25,000 acres apiece, just like blacks' wealth grow. You can't prove that the corporations who call themselves corporate personhood, they basically said that blacks own them. Because if they mess with their non-consented 14th and then call it corporate personhood, then that's black corporations. So my warning is this. Your time is up, Gentiles. Your time is up. You can do whatever you want. You can't change that contract. President Obama is not leaving the White House. I don't care what you want or who you want. You had 150 years and all y'all did was run up debt. And that 16 trillion you talk about, why don't you try 16 quadrillion? See, because I'm not going to play tiddlywinks with you. You're nothing but debtors. It'll take 28 to 42 generations for you to overcome your debt. Your baby boomers. Baby boomers are parasites. They're parasites. You got a whole bunch of parasitic immigrants, white immigrants in this country. And you got brown and colored immigrants and yellow and every kind of color following them in their parasitic behavior. They parasites and they scabies. And they will be dealt with. God fire is upon the earth. God fire is upon the earth. And believe it or not, the sun has intelligence enough who to know to target. Hey, I'm just asking you to consider. They call it solar storms. They got an explanation for everything. They call it Dracon meteor showers. The stars are falling. The sun is striking back. Listen to your scientific interpretation all you want to. The kingdom of God has many weapons, and no one can overcome them. So you can play games with yourself at the last minute and show your last minute trampling. Stacey Dash, Lindsay Lohan, show your last minute trampling. We need to know who all the last minute tramplers are, because everybody know one thing. Black people received the 14th first. Even if they think that the 14th somehow became yellow, white, and everything, they know black people received it first. And they know Michelle Obama is a constitutional citizen. So go ahead and do your last minute traveling, Babylon, from all over the world who coming into America thinking you're going to get over. Because guess what? While you here, we owning your countries. See, we going to inherit the earth because it was ours at the beginning. Those who last shall be first. Those who were first shall be last. We were first, we will be last. You treated us last in this country, we are supreme first constitutional citizens. Okay? So warning, Babylon, Christ's army of God is on earth. Your playtime, your musical chairs, your dung throwing, your pasting phony contracts, dung contracts on somebody else's land and birthright is over with. Grab all the cash you can, because it's the root. The love of it is the root of all evil. But cash is not wealth, it's money exchange. So keep grabbing. Keep grabbing all you want. Do your last minute trampling. Get it all out. Because guess what? Your time is over. This is a message from the mother of Jerusalem, the mother of the New Jerusalem, and the mother of my little newborn, Emmanuel, Yeshua, who is here and lives with me, and I sit on his right hand. And he plans to rule all nations with an iron fist. That's why we allowed all that foreign aid from that 400-year investment of human capital to go around the world. Your so-called taxes don't even clean up your dung sewage in this country of 400 million of you dunging and crapping. Warning, warning. Your time is over. Your votes are dung.